Oh my fuck. Why did it suddenly stop working? Right. Oh my god. Yeah. What a start. Yeah, we're live. I don't know why I got my earphones in. But if you wonder what I was faffing about with just then, I was faffing with trying to get the fucking live chat to work. I was faffing around with stream elements, and it isn't displaying here for some ungodly reason, but it's displaying over in stream elements site, which is kind of strange. And it displayed for like a second. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna do it like this. You see what I'm doing here? Oh, God's sake, it's just not working, is it? Which is really fucking annoying. But yeah, I can't get that to work. So we've got this. Let me just go announce the stream in all the places it needs announcing. If you couldn't tell, we're a little rusty. We are a little bit rusty. Just a touch. Why the fuck did I not find the stream in my YouTube on the phone? Oh my god, this is such a nightmare. God, this is such a jank start. Also, OBS is... There we go. It was tweaking out so it couldn't find the stream. There we go. Oh my sweet mother of God. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, okay. Right. That's nice. Oh, the stream's apparently really fucking behind. Oh! Wow, so, hello, Stefan. How are we? I wonder. Hold on, let me switch this. Oh my god, it works! It works! What? Oh my god, it works! It works! You have no idea! No idea how long I spent trying to sort this out. Oh my god. You have no idea how long I spent trying to fix and set up. It works! Ah! I feel like Frankenstein. Oh my god. Jesus H. Christ. Right then. The stream does seem to be a little behind. Is it? No. Okay, maybe it's not. Oh my god. Oh my god. It works. It works! Yes! Holy scuff. Now the only thing to find out is whether the chat's popping from the bottom or the top. I actually have no idea. But anyway, hello! We're live! Yeah, it's been quite a while since I last streamed. Oh, I wonder how long it's gonna take for that chat to pop on OBS. Because I've seen it in the chat. Okay. It's a little delayed, but that's unfortunately just how it's gonna have to be. Oh my lord. Yeah, it's been a little while. Also, that's annoying me that that's there. That looks better. Yeah, it's been a little while. I think, in fact, I can actually look. When was the last stream? It has, in fact, been a year. It's been a year since the last stream, at least. It's been over a year. 3rd of May was last year was the last stream. Oh my heavens. Right, let me go tweet out about the stream and put a YouTube fucking community post about it, because oh my heavens. Oh god, that was a nightmare. What the fuck? Oh my god, that was absolute. That was despicable. That was absolutely. You have no idea. Genuinely, I think I was faffing for like I think I started this about 12 o'clock. It's been about 40 minutes it's taken me to get this the element working. But now I know it works. All that matters is it works. Which, brilliant, it works. I don't care how long it took, it works and it looks better than it previously did. And that's all that really matters. Right. I mean, you know, I think it's worked out well. It's functioning. It's on screen, and that's all I really care about. Right, there's that tweet out about. Just gotta do the community post. Why is it not show up? Oh my god. Fucking YouTube pisses me off sometimes, man. YouTube really pisses me off sometimes. Oh, thanks, Stream Elements bot. I appreciate that. Really good. Great timing. Honestly, that's comedic timing. That's comedic. Genuinely. Motherfucker. That couldn't have happened at any worse timing than it did, I don't think. Oh my god. That's just brilliant. Well, YouTube won't let me put a fucking post about the stream. I swear it used to let me do that. I don't remember how to do this shit. Whatever, fuck it. We're here, we're live, and that's all that matters. All that matters is we're live. And it's functioning. So, hello everyone, how are we all doing? Yeah, Kubera, most recent chapter. Let me get the chat up on my phone so I can actually see what's going on. Without having to constantly tab between. There we go. Okay, chat is on my phone. Which is brilliant because I now have this little stand that I can put my phone on and put in iShot so I can. Where's it gonna be? It's gonna be there. Slightly out of view, but I can at least look over to it and see what's going on. Brilliant! Right, how long have I faffed around for? Only like nearly 10 minutes. Kubera time, baby! We're here, live. And maybe we'll do some other stuff later. Fucking hell. That was genuinely stressful. I was planning to start streaming at about 12:30, maybe 12 o'clock. And I just haven't. Right, anyhow, let's roll, shall we? What chapter is it? 419, finale 21. Oh my heavens. Also, we will also do the, whatchamacallit, blog post at the end too. It feels warm and cozy. It makes me want to stay. Hmm? Ah, the magic fog of censorship! Aha, brilliant! Where am I? Why am I in this place? Can't remember anything. Not what I was up to before now. Not even who I am. The fuck? But this looks like the sea. But I can walk on it somehow. How do you know what the sea is if you can't remember anything, huh? I'm called bullshit. I should look around. Maybe I'll reach land if I keep walking. I was supposed to record this as well locally. So I could make a video of it in a short. I'll just download the VOD. It'll take forever, but I'll just download the VOD, fuck it. If you can you do that on YouTube? I swear to God if you can't. Well, I mean, I can always just YouTube to MP... yeah, just YouTube to MP4. MP4? Yeah. S, what are you doing? Don't disconnect from the stream. No, don't do this. Good. You know, I mean... I feel like there is a notable difference between remembering who she is and who she was. Those are, I'd argue, different, but not semantically enough, I suppose, for it to matter. Season 3, episode 419, finale 21. I feel like I've been walking for some time now. Did I take this too lightly? I don't even know where I'm going. Maybe walking like this wasn't the best idea. Forget land. I don't even see any fish or birds. It's just the same scenery without a single living soul around. There's clearly something. Like, excuse me? I don't care what it is. I just want to see something different for a change. Ah. The man himself. It's the man. Huh? Hello? Can you hear me? Please, I need help. I think I'm lost. Are you lost too? Then maybe we can find a way out of here together. Huh? Wait! Wait! I can't catch up to him. He looks different somehow. Like, the flowing cloak. I thought I'd be able to see him better from this distance, but I still can't make out his features. Regardless, he's the only other living soul in this endless sea. I can't let him get out of my sight. I feel like every couple of weeks, The way I voice Leez changes, and I can't be bothered to deal with it. What do you think that is? I mean, the obvious assumption is the hide of bondage, right? And that's the obvious guess. But, I don't know. It could really be anything, couldn't it? Because or like maybe parts of his Seraform? Or something for the future. I don't really know. But again, the obvious guess is the hide of bondage, because it does have like the tendrils and stuff. Also, interesting. Okay, maybe it is part of his Seraform, because I mean, look at this. Obviously, you've got all the ocean, right? And then under it, the shadow being cast coming off of Yuta's, like, ephemeral form. It's definitely not just the hide of bondage, is it? I mean, look at that. Very blatantly something under the water. I see light? Should I follow that? I mean, he's telling you to do it. Wait, so you're guiding me all this time? I thought you were ignoring me. Definitely looks like the end that appeared in Yuta in N20. Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to go back and look at that. We'll do that in a bit. Again, that's the really great things about live streaming. Is if you guys want mention something like, oh look, there's this. It's kind of, this is a reference to like this. You should check it out. I can actually just go and look at the chapter. We could have at least had some small talk on the way. Anyway, thank you. Huh? Huh? What's this? He's disappearing on me after coming all this way? Brilliant censorship. Good job, Corrigan. I have a weird feeling that Corey didn't want to censor anything, but didn't have a choice, given what she's mentioned before. I'm not doubting the way he's showing me, but I feel like I shouldn't just leave him behind. At least you got her instincts, still. You being shy? If you're still around... It's you, right? You look different, but I can feel it. Something tells me that you're the same person. I can sense his killing intent. But why now? After leading me all the way here? To force you out, probably. Doesn't want you to keep lingering around. I don't think anyone would have minded less censorship. Like, let's be real. I don't think anyone would have minded less censorship on, Leez. She's doing quite well for herself, shall we say, as an adult. I have no other choice. Where am I now? Feels like I'm floating midair. God, Kubera? You're in the past? This washed out is usually the past. He seems to be talking to someone, but I can't hear anything. My voice won't come out, so I can't call him either. Maybe he'll sense me if I get closer? Oh, they both have. Oh, they both have. They most certainly both have. In fact, what I can do, I can just do by that. There we go. Did he just see me? So, what's the name? Yeah, and off, I'm honest. Bloody hell, man. I mean, just you appear in this weird space. You see people you know, and then they just look at you like this. And then carry on with that fucking conversation! It's not certain yet, but... Maybe... not? He didn't see me, but how come? I'm this close. And again! The one with the best odds is Leez. Yeah, no, he's definitely seen you. He has 100% seen you. Leez, are you alright? Huh? Yuta? How come you're here? Stay put. You'll fall off my lap if you keep scooting back like that. Hold on. I'm so confused right now. I passed out, didn't I? I think I had a very long dream. I mean, there was this person who showed me the way, right? Which Leez? Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. I mean, come on. Surely it's Kubera Leez. Or Leez Heist, right? Surely. You know, obviously, who else could it be? There's nobody else it's gonna have been. Like, let's be real, right? Surely. Who else? Well, I guess she's technically an Anta, so maybe it's not her. But then he started attacking me out of nowhere, I wanted him to come with me, but, that's right. I was trying to save those kids. I remember getting pierced by that spear, but after that, did you happen to see the kids? Those kids were moving just fine in the Arctic. This is one thing that everybody always comments on. Why have they translated them as Arctic and Antarctic when it could just be North and South Pole? Because obviously this isn't Earth. So they shouldn't be that. Could have also been Rao IMO, seeing how he's also being used by Kubera and Nanta. Very true, but he's also, I mean, I guess if that is the past, that's also valid. But given he's fucking dead, unlike it, it kind of rules that out. But if that is the past, like I'm assuming, but this is Kubera talking with Ananta, right? And the last time they would have spoken was when they killed Ananta, right? Which would have been, that was a long time ago. So, unless they're talking, their projections of themselves inside Leez's mind that know all of the things that they would have known, that Leez would have known, they would have known. I'm just shit. This is utter fucking gibberish. But yeah, the fucking North and South Pole bollocks. Someone commented actually on the Tarragov video that went up yesterday that whatchamacallit, the translation there was also a bit naff. They translated what was it? I'm actually gonna get that comment up because the real name was more interesting than, like, the actual name was far more interesting than what they translated it as. Let me, oh god. Correcting the polls is so tiresome, but you know now which one is which, yeah. Right, like, webtoons just translations recently have been absolutely fucking ass. Yeah, so here it is. It's on my Roasted and Tarragov one. They've translated Super King's Scorching Fist of Death to Super Inferno Punch, which, while both are absolutely atrocious in terms of naming sense, the former, sorry, is significantly more interesting and more fitting of like what you'd expect Yurik to do. You know what I mean? But again, webtoon are just, they should maybe hire the fan translators and get them to do their fucking job for them, clearly. Anyhow. What you saw was an illusion created by a transcendental, bait to lure you in and kill you. Besides your power, they need the soul of those kids in order to bring Ananta back whole. They wouldn't expose the real kids to danger like that. Asura probably took them when he disappeared. The thing is, it takes me thinking to know what is happening in the Arctic versus South Pole. Real. Yeah, you shouldn't have to think about it. Kubera at least has scans, but Yurik has genuinely no good translations. Sadly for Yurik, webtoon is the best translation. Yeah. I think I've done a chapter reaction on a scan site. The one I use for basically all my scan stuff. And it was awkward. The translation was awkward. So, yeah. With Kubera, at least we'll be heading to Kubera in a bit once we finish a chapter for the blog post. But yeah, there's that, which I honestly probably should use, because as long as I'm not going ahead of the official releases, I shouldn't get in any trouble. I mean, it's not like people don't. I mean, Naya, I'm pretty sure, is way ahead. He's way ahead on the Yurik translations as well. So, yeah, I probably could, but I like it. I'm a good little boy who likes to play things safe. You're right. Ordinary people couldn't last in this environment. I was in too much of a rush to catch that. Anyway, so the kids are still captured, right? We need to go save them before it's too late? Oh, what the fuck is YouTube Studio telling me? Go away. Ugh. Yuta, come on, let's... Why the hurry? Let's take a deep breath for a moment. Their plan is to kill you so they can open the passage and retrieve the rest of Ananta's body. But as long as you're alive, the kids will be safe. Oh my lordy, look at him go. You have no memories, and the guilt haunts you. So you cling to protecting others, trying to bear it all. These internals of Yuta being in fucking red are genuinely a bit creepy. I think they'd be creepier if they were in like that teal that's associated with Kali, but them being in red is very much the end adjacent. You know what I mean? Take a breather. It's okay to take a moment. I'll show you the way afterwards. Is the Earth creepy? No. I mean, kind of. It depends. Okay. Now relax for just a bit. Depends which parts of the Earth. Like real life Earth or like Kubera Earth. Because if we're talking real life Earth, there's certainly, yeah, End's dialogue is red as well. Yeah, I kind of thought it was. See, these are the little things I forget. That's why having you here is brilliant. I also talk more live. Whereas when I do the videos, I just kind of read it and then get on and, you know, we're done. I should probably adjust the display because some messages kind of get cut off. That's something to look at in the future with the little overlay, as you can see on the side. Maybe the text can do with being a bit smaller as well. I think text might be a little too big. Possibly. But, hey. All things for me to faff around with in post and for when I stream again in, like, I don't know, another year's time. Look, it's hard streaming, man. I'm busy as fuck these days. Obviously... Oh, you have the chapters open to check. Ah, fair, valid. But, like... Obviously, I work a full-time job. I work 5 days a week. And my shifts, because I'm a manager at a fast food place, are hellish. Like, the week before this one, I was on, like, a late shift, I was on a closing shift, then a day off, then I was on early, and then I was on 2 late shifts again. An absolute nightmare. Although, to be fair, one of those late shifts I didn't actually do because I was doing the stock count at work. And instead of going home at 1 in the morning when I finished, and then coming back in on the evening to do the stock count, which is awful, by the way. Doing the stock count later in the day is awful. The earlier in the day you can do the stock count, the better, because there's less stuff moving around when we're open and stuff. And we had the overnights working after my late shift. So I was like, I mean, I've already done 9 hours and I've been there since 4 in the morning. But what if I did the stock count on the overnight? This is genius. Then I can have the day off, because all I'm doing on that shift is the stock count. Then I can just get a day off and the stock count will be done quicker. Brilliant stuff. Genius. And it was great. It means I've got an extra day of holiday, effectively, because obviously I've got this entire week off. Genius stuff. I come up with the best ideas. I'm not the only guy that does the stock count. There's 2 of us. And the other guys never thought of this. Which just shows that I am a galaxy brain Mega Man. But as I was saying, what makes things difficult to stream? Lamau. Look at you two going at each other in the chat. But yeah, it's just fucking difficult. So obviously I work for 5 days a week, minimum. Sometimes I work 6, which is just ass. Then I go to the gym. Obviously the gym doesn't take a lot of time. It's like 3 hours a week, maybe, I spend at the gym. Then I record for you lot. You know, with 7 videos a week, although until OIV's back off here, so it'll be 6. That's really annoying, by the way. That actually has kind of tilted me. That in the webtoons, they put that they were having a week off. Then for us, they didn't have a week off. And then when there was a massive hiatus, there's just been no announcement for it. It's just happened. It's like, bro, what are you doing? The minutiae and semantics of this just irk me to such an extreme degree. But, you know, life's difficult, man. And I can't exactly record all the time. Like, I live with my parents. I don't want to be an arsehole and be fucking streaming and recording when they're in the house. You know what I mean? Which is why I'm doing this now, when they're at work. Which is when I do all my recording. So, you know, it's annoying. If I can move out and get my own place, which I'd like to, but I have no drive to get my own place because I barely pay any rent living with my parents. I pay rent when living with my parents. Some people do, some people don't, but I pay rent. My food is paid for. My electricity is effectively paid for. My heating is paid for. All I have to do is get myself the things that I want, like computer and games. Although, we'll talk about games later. I'm actually going to natter about games at some point today. Yeah. Anyhow. Let's get back to Kubera. You said you'd show me the way. Are you saying this is more urgent than saving the kids? From what I've heard, yes. You said Hanuman and Ron were fighting, right? Hanuman couldn't have taken those kids away from Ron had she been affected by the human realm's restrictions. So to bypass Vishnu's restrictions, she must have come wearing Kali's fragment collar. But there's more to it than just wearing it. You need the consent of either the Taraka King or the first in line to their throne. And it wasn't me, by the way. I'm not their king right now. And I can't even be considered for their line of succession. I'm classified as a Garuda, ever since the Tarakavad Garudas became independent of them somehow. So excluding the Garudas, whoever became the current king must have been the strongest at the moment of coronation. I just hope it's not Asha. Anyway, let's move. Whoever the king is, We should find out why they're cooperating with Sagara and stop them. Honestly, why are you not remembering Pushan? Everyone knows Pushan. He's my guy. He's my homie. We go out for drinks together all the time. How can you not remember him? Despicable, honestly. Oh, so I was getting eaten alive by those Asura, right? I give you a hard time again. I'm sorry, Yuta. And thank you. It's always really painful and scary. Flat throwback! Oh my god, the old art style. It's so precious. I love it. It might be jank and rough around the edges, but it's so precious. Look at it. Aww. But because you're here by my side and not leaving me alone, I like you, Yuta. I like you. I really like you. A lot. I know. And it makes me sad in a way. Because I know that wasn't a confession that day, but an insight into the future. And because I know we couldn't deviate from it. Ah! It's fucking creepy, man. I don't like that. That last, those last two lines, nah. They ain't it. They ain't it, dog. They're fucking dodgy. I don't like them. No, sorry. No, thank you. Nuh-uh. That, I don't like that. Yuta knew he couldn't deviate from the future he got an insight into. Also, Yuta has insight? The fuck? Something Kali, I presume. Unless I'm forgetting. Which is very likely. That was cruel. Yeah, a lot of things. I mean, Curry's a fucking evil writer, isn't she? Right. Log post. And zoom. Ah! I clicked my mouse in. I didn't mean to do that. Here's the chat on the screen. Here we go. Torio's blogs in 3 episode 419. Finale 21. The reveal that the insight from season 2 was an insight from the future, not the present, blew my mind when I read it. Okay, so this is like, that is new. That is, okay, right. Yeah, cruel. Disgusting stuff. I feel like I was like, oh, you just got insight down. That's crazy. Right. It's not even a hot spring, so why is there so much fog? When I first drew it, this fog wasn't unnatural. I thought I had covered everything important, but it still got rejected. So it ended up being doubly, man, thick fog. Aw. Curry, no. Release the raw! Show us what it was! Might not be walking on water. Many people like the dreamy colors and the atmosphere of this episode, and I will give credit, all the credit to Yamchin. Felt like my teeth might rot from pure sweetness, so I sprinkled it in this panel from, oh god. If it were the old Yuta, it would have been very difficult for Leez to be held on his lap like that. I think the books have less censorship, that's so valid. Might have to cop the full Cabera. I actually have nowhere to put books, to be honest. I mean, I could clear out the playing card collection, but I like the playing cards. They're going to stay there forever. They're a core part of when I was growing up. Maybe the volumes will have the OG version when they come out in like 20 years. Yeah, I mean, we'll all be dead by the time those come out. I like you very much. I thought you would have guessed it to some extent, since I explicitly included a glimpse of the future in Season 2. But, surprisingly, there are a lot of people who just found out. Last month? This month. Time just goes by. Honestly, so real for that, Corey. Time is... This year, 2026, right? Has... fucking... flown by. Like, absolute... Just... This year has gone by disgustingly quickly. Like, disgustingly quickly. Absolutely vile. I genuinely... I've never had a year feel like... this quick. I guess what your parents tell you when you're young, oh, as you get older, time goes quicker. It's scarily true. Like, it genuinely is.